What's up, guys? Alex Axeltoss Rodriguez here with your comment of the day, the segment where we talk about stuff that you want to talk about. Of course, you can leave a comment down below, and I may or may not talk about it. And I'm giving beta keys to the comments I select because I feel like it, and I have some of them. So this time, we're going with a comment from Daniel Sojberg. Not entirely sure how to say it. There's like a little cross through the O. Hopefully that's okay. All right, he's asking, why did they chance the Hunter Seeker Missile to be a cheaper and more bad spell? As I see it, it will take more micro from both Terran and Zerg to get away hit from with the missile, with the old slow, blah, 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 blah. So he's basically talking about the Raven and wondering, all right, is this thing overpowered? Is it too weak? And the Raven in Heart of the Swarm is actually a fascinating unit. I've been playing a lot of Terran lately, and I've been making a lot of Hellions, obviously, for Hellbats, because Hellbats are awesome. Hellbats, they only cost minerals, so I got a bunch of gas potentially being stored up. Why not drop down 3 starports, 4 starports, once I'm on 4 bases, 3 bases, got a lot of gases running, tech labs on all of them. I'm not making battle cruisers, I'm not making banshees, I'm making the Raven because it is an awesome unit in Heart of the Swarm, of course. Let's talk a little bit more about it. Let's be a little bit more specific. Point defense drone, so much utility against the range units from your opponent. Of course, works against Tempests, works against Hydras, etc., so on and so forth. Great ability to protect your army, protect your Ravens. Hunter Seeker Missile wasn't nerfed, wasn't made better, does a bit more damage. You don't have to upgrade. You don't have to actually upgrade the Hunter Seeker Missiles. You can just use it right away, right when you get the energy. Of course, make sure you get all those upgrades on the engineering bay and the tech labs when you're doing the strategy. But it makes your opponent's unit red. So if you're like, oh, it's overpowered, they can see what you're Hunter Seekering. They can select that unit and run it away, and then your Hunter Seeker Missile will fizzle out. So if you've been playing Terran, you know what I'm talking about. For those of you looking to start using Ravens in your Terran play, if your opponent moves the unit out of range, the Hunter Seeker will fizzle away and you will lose that energy. That's so important. I get to a lot of moments in my TVX matchups where I'll use a bunch of Hunter Seekers, but my opponent is too far away. They'll run everything away, and guess what? All the energy gone out of my Ravens, and they're essentially useless. So you gotta be really careful with that. When you actually use Hunter Seeker Missile, get very up close and personal, and then lay those Hunter Seekers down so they're less likely to run away, but gotta be careful, because what if they run towards you? Splash damage from the Hunter Seeker Missile will destroy your face. So you gotta be careful with that. Auto turrets are awesome as well. So I was just talking about 2 things there. Auto turrets are great too. You can use that. They don't cost a lot of energy. Think of them like infested Terrans with the Infestor. You can just lay them anywhere, do a lot of harassment. But Raven, really cool unit. Daniel Sojberg, thanks for bringing up the Raven in the comment, because I like talking about Ravens. Ravens are awesome in Heart of the Swarm. Be sure to use them. That being said, that concludes this edition of Comment of the Day, a discussion of the Raven. If you have something you want to see talked about, if you have something that's on your mind, leave a comment down below and I may get to it, and you might get yourself a Heart of the Swarm beta key. That being said, we'll see you in the next Comment of the Day.